Morning, guys. I missed the day. Damn it.
Oh, it's just too busy.
So I'm over here this week doing some study for work, so I won't be back home until Sunday, which means that recording time is really being narrowed in to like almost no time at all. But it has made me really psyched to talk about running injuries. So that's what we're going to do today. And I feel like I'm on my way to becoming like an injury expert over my lifetime, and I'm also already an expert in getting injuries myself. So here today, I'm going to show you my 3-step rehab routine to fix any running injury yourself. So I'm going to put myself out of the job with this video for sure. See you, mate. Okay, let's paint a picture. Imagine that you're cooked, like completely cooked, like your leg is completely destroyed. You can't even walk on it. Step 0.5 before you even start this rehab is to go see a doctor and get checked out. Like I did the other day, I got an MRI and the results were pretty good. Nothing's broken, which means that I can now fully send this 3-step rehab program with no issues. Sick. Now, at the end of the day, you can't even think about running if you don't have full range of motion and full strength back in that impaired limb, because your joints and your tissues have to be healthy before you even remotely think about starting running again, because running is really hard on your body. Think about this, when you actually take a step on one foot when you're running, it's probably 7 to 8 times body weight through that one leg. So if your tissues are not resilient and your joints don't have full range of motion, you're gonna really impact yourself. Like for example, like maybe 8 or 9 years ago, I think it would be now, I was playing soccer and I broke my fibula. This bone here. And with these exact principles of getting the range back and getting the strength back, I was able to start playing again maybe 8 or 9 weeks later, which is pretty bloody fast for a complete fracture of a bone. So you really need to hit these benchmarks, full range of motion, pain-free. Pain is really what's gonna limit you initially, and you really wanna make sure that that joint and the muscles around that joint are not adapting to that painful state and making your range of motion less and less. You want to keep pushing it along every day. In fact, you can actually come out of this process even more mobile than before. Like my right hip now is more mobile than my left, even though my right has been the one that's been pissing me off for months now. And I would say you probably need to be around the 90% of your strength compared to the other side before you even think about moving on to step 2. Because like I said, a lot of joint loading goes through each leg as they step. So if it's not strong enough, it's going to break down immediately. So get that strength up, get the range up. Full range, 90% strength at least. All right, I got to go to my course. I'll see you guys at lunch. Okay, so step 2 is all about building on that strength and mobility and progressing ourselves through plyometrics, because running really is jumping and hopping on one leg, which is a plyometric activity. And so we need to build that strength into elastic, dynamic strength. So I'll take you through the whole thing and I'll probably just voice over because it's really fucking loud. Starting with a double leg jump and progressing all the way through to single leg hops, and then single leg hops with forward movement. When you get to the point where you can hop 10 times on each leg with no pain and with fast, quick ground contact time, and without issue, it's probably time that you start running again. But this plyometric progression is still going to be your priority right now. Okay, so the goal is to get to 10 repeated forward hops without issue. If you can get to that, then you're well on your way to becoming an epic runner. But I'll see you guys later. What a fun day of learning. I'm learning quite a lot over here, but besides the point. Step 2, plyometrics. Step 3, returning to running. And that's what we're going to do right now. So the key to returning to running is that we're not prioritizing running just yet. We're really prioritizing plyometrics and the mobility and the strength first. Because the thing is, we're not out of the woods yet. We still could very well flare this up, but we want to take it super easy with the running and really focus on building that plyometric strength and mobility. Like if you flare yourself up, you're probably going to need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days to let it calm back down, which is just progress lost. So we don't want to take any risks just yet. And I am so unbelievably unfit right now. Oh my God. So we want to keep it nice and slow and easy, no hills, nothing like that, just easy running, maybe even on the grass. Actually, grass would be good for this, so get on grass. These New Balance 1080s, V14s are really good, I really like them. They're just a little bit firmer than like an Asics Nimbus, which I already really like, so this is going to be a great shoe for me to thrash through while I'm putting my mileage back up. Sweet. Done. Run, done. That's 4 days in a row. How good. But the last thing I want to say is don't ever stop doing the other things. Don't ever stop doing mobility and strength and plyometrics, because if you stop, you're going to end up back in this same position again. So don't forget. See you tomorrow.